Okay, perhaps this is going to be the shortest episode of my ideal TTTE&F characters, but let's do it anyway. My ideal Thomas is quite different compared to the rest of my ideal TTTE&F characters, because for the others I at least have some explanation why I changed the backstory and the basis. But I couldn't say the same thing about Thomas. The only reason why he's an E4 is because this is my EU. Okay, a brief backstory. Thomas was built in 1903 as number 581. He's faceless at the time and he worked on various branch lines across South Coast, pulling the suburban passenger trains. In 1915, the request came from the Sodor and Mainland Railway to trial some of the engines. 581 was one of them. In 1923, when 3 railway companies of Sodor emerged into one Northwestern Railway, all the engines given a major overhauls, and after this overhaul, 581, or Thomas, became sentient. Thomas has a personality of a young teenager. He's rude and cheeky with the bigger engines, clearly thinking that he's better than most of the engines here. But he has a great respect for the older and wiser engines, like Edward. In 1927, Thomas is reallocated to the old Tidmouth, Knapford and Farquhar Railway to help with its reconstruction, and a certain saddle tank engine is purchased to replace him on shunting duties at Tidmouth. So Topham Hatt is very impressed with Thomas's work on the Farquhar branch line, as it later will be known, and after Thomas saved James from his accident, Sir Topham Hatt officially made Thomas the permanent engine of the Farquhar branch line. In 1942, the Kirk Ronan yard derailment occurred. First part of Lawfax videos, please. And Thomas has to go for repairs, while again a certain saddle tank engine is reallocated to the branch line to cover for him. Remember how I said that James visits Equestria once? Do you think he's the only engine from the NWR that went there? You're wrong. Thomas went there the very next year, in 2017. And I also like to think that the event of Thomas puts the brakes on is actually happened there. And that is my take on the world's most famous blue tank engine, Northwestern Railway's #1, Thomas Beckett. Stay tuned as the Q&A video is going to be uploaded soon. Goodbye.